this color. So all halflingers have a dark coat and then a really blonde mane like this. And he, you know, have you ever heard of the band One Direction? Yeah, so he's actually named after Niles because he has this long blonde hair. And his breed, you notice, he kind of has like a stocky body type. Have you ever seen those big draft horses that pull the carriages and stuff?
Yeah.
So he was bred, halflingers, they crossed those big horses with your hand in any way. So if it's kind of like this, if he were to get spooked at something and pull, then that'd be kind of wrapped around my hand like that. So just to be safe, you just kind of wrap it in like teardrop shapes to make sure that if he were to spook at something, it wouldn't be wrapped around his limbs. And then your right hand's going to hold close to the buckle, and this gives you control over his head. So if I want him to move away from me, I just bring this hand like this, bring it close to me, and then you just walk next to him like this. And then you just make sure in a small hole right there. So you want to, when you go to get your halter, it will be buckled like this. You want to take it and unbuckle it and just hold it by this long earpiece right here, just like that. Then we take our lead rope, and you're just going to put this over his neck, and that's just there so that if he decides to walk off while you're putting on his halter, you can just grab this, and that keeps him from moving. So, and if he's eating his hay, that's okay, because I'll show you how to bring his head up, but you're going to take this long piece, put that under his neck, and hold that with your right hand over the top of his head. Then you grab this small circle, this is called his nose band, and you can kind of use this to kind of pull against him, bring his head up, and you slide this over his nose. It's easier when there's not all that hay there. And then you just bring this over and buckle it right there. Do you remember what this is called? Your halter. Hey. Just under his neck, and then you want to switch it so it's your right hand. Perfect. You just kind of tug. There you go. Good job. And then your left hand slides down. There you go. He's like, I really want another bite. Perfect. Slide that over his nose.
And then should I buckle it?
Then you buckle it. And it doesn't really matter. You can do it on like either the first. So you just want to look over at me. There you go. You might need some of this. Good job. And then you kind of just move your hand to the right a little bit to scare him that way. Good. Good job. Just looking where you want to go. Are they okay together? So you're going to loop that around. Good. Just like that. And then hold on. Wiggle around a little bit. And just shove him out of your space. So just tuck and push. There you go. So you just kind of keep waiting there until lift it up. Your arms, so both hands are free, almost like a purse. Just like that's all I give that a try. Oops. Off his nose and then leave that over there. And you can just do it on like the first hole and just let it hang there. Perfect. And then your bridle, how you tell if it's going the right way. This thing right here is called the brow band. So that goes right above his eyes, like eyebrows. So if that's pointed the same direction as his head, and the bit that goes in his mouth is pointed down, then you know it's the right direction. So we take your reins, you put those over his head. Good job. And then this is called the crown piece. So imagine like a princess crown on his head. That's how you can remember what that's called. You're actually going to reach through his ears with your right hand, and whole hand's going to come down. And just remember to hold your hand flat. Control. The left hand holds the axis, and then you just cluck. Look where you're going, and he walks with you. leg on. When I say put your leg on, that means like kind of slowing down, so you give them a little click and a little bump to keep them moving. Good job. Down at this corner. So when
Hi, Ruby. She's fine.
So I want you to ask him for a trot and then just sit and kind of feel that beat. You can even hang on to the front of the pommel for a second if you want to get your energy going. And then you start going up. Yeah. So if you're going all the way around. And now I'm going to get so tired. So it's not kind of cutting in a little bit. Let's keep doing that. Not up and down. Keep those heels down. There you go. Look down in that corner. You can do it left way a little bit, right? Okay, you have the head drop. Just keep lock down, down. I'll grab a little lunge whip to help keep the line.
Nice knee.
Good. Mostly, you didn't even use your pommel there. Nice to stop right at the gate. Good. Keep those heels down. And now I want you to aim for the very side of each pommel. Good. So the arm is through the gate. Turn. Now go ahead and go to the side of this one. Start turning kind of pushing with your right leg. And then look ahead to your first pommel. Very good. You got really close to that.
Oh. so fun.
That's it. Lift your cone and squeeze with your right leg. Big stop. Start pushing to the left. Where is it? Stop. Come on, buddy.
Nice. Oh my goodness. Lindsey! My cheeks hurt. You are amazing.
Tarzan